haven't you heard of Firstnollytv?
Home of Nollywood movies.
Subscribe now.
Firstnollytv. Don't touch that.
Bags. What is that supposed to mean?
Actually, we're leaving. And we're leaving this morning too.
Dad, hey, would you stop that madness? Where do you think you're going?
Dad, please, we're heading back to work.
Are you guys forgetting something? Today is actually the marriage ceremony introduction for your sister. Have you forgotten that?
I don't understand, Ichie. How does that concern us?
Are you both out of your mind or something? That he wants to you?
Dad, please. We have businesses to run here. You and Mom practically begged us to come back and spend some time with you guys. That we have done. We need to get back to work.
Exactly, Dad. And nobody said spending time or listening to one marriage talk was part of the deal.
What is happening?
Beautiful Queen Anne, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Fine. What is happening?
Your sons. They said they are leaving.
How? Where? What's happening?
We need to get back to work, okay? You asked us to come see you. We've seen you. We know that you're doing good. We need to get back to work.
Oh, Mom, come on. You're looking so good and Dad is looking fine as well. So we have to go.
Yes.
But today is your sister's marriage introduction.
For goodness sake, Mom, we have business we're running. I make roughly 500,000 naira in my business every day. I take one day out of those days to come spend with you guys and you're not satisfied?
Oh, you're just making 500,000 per day. Mom, in my refinery, I make $1 million naira in 2 hours.
You boys should stop. That is not the point.
What exactly is the point?
We have a lot to talk about. You can't just come back and pack your bag and start going. As if nothing happened.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
What exactly, Mom? Like when we're supposed to give you grandkids?
And to think that I have limited time to make money. Mom, for goodness sake. How do you expect me to spend my quality time with some lady? I will use my money to marry and maybe later regret the marriage. It is high time you and Dad understood we are not ready to get married. Dad, we have to go. Austin.
Let's go.
Bye.
Okay, bye, Dad. How are you?
Larry! You dare walk out on me?
Your Highness, there is a problem. There is a very big problem here, and somebody must have to acknowledge that. These are your sons. They just made it clear to you now that they are not interested in whatsoever that happens in this family, if not business. Something is wrong somewhere.
Oh, come on, Ichie. This is not time for your superstitious belief.
Superstitions? No, you call this superstition. No, it is not. These sons of yours hardly come home. When they do, they don't stay more than a day. It just repeated itself again. You have sons, 2 sons. But in the eyes of the people of this community, they see you as a king without an heir. And even right now, they made it clear that they are not even thinking of getting married and giving you grandchildren.
Ichie, they are kids. They are too young to start discussing the things of the throne.
Kids? No, they are not kids. These are men. Did you hear the kind of money they say they control? Of course, I know they control that. Because they are the ones running your multi-million naira businesses. If they can control that kind of money, they can equally control the throne.
Ichie Anumba, that is enough. It's enough. Let them be. Like the Queen rightly said, they are kings. And there is nothing superstitious about their behavior. Yes. For the umpteenth time, let me tell you again, that this is a Christian family. And we don't believe in things like that. How many times do you want me to tell?
I am a realist. I follow things the real way. And if I see a problem, I always identify it. What I am seeing here is a problem. Onyeze, there are questions you need to ask. There are answers you need to seek.
Ichie Anumba, listen. If there is an answer to seek, I will get it from my pastor.
Thank you.
And not any other way.
Exactly.
Yes. And let me put it to you. It is about time that you stopped being an unbeliever.
What?
I seriously think that you need prayers. And I could lead you to Christ. That is if you don't mind.
Exactly.
Your Majesty, I am not going to allow anybody to lead me to anything anywhere different from the ways of our forefathers. I am a man of tradition, and I am not going to leave that tradition. I'm actually encouraging you to look deeper. It is possible that you are having all these problems because you have turned your back on our tradition. There is a supreme being up there that we believe in. That is all we need. Nothing more. Your sons, they left that day and they have never been back. To the best of my knowledge, they have never returned ever since that time. I am sure you communicate with them, maybe every day, over the phone, because they are the ones running your businesses. But is that enough? They never ever want to be involved in whatever thing that happens in this kingdom. Are they not supposed to be very close to you, learning the rudiments of royalty? Don't you hate it at times when you remember that your sons are nowhere to be found? Especially Austin, who is the heir to the throne. Why are they not close at all and you are not bothered? Why?
Ichie Anumba,
Your Highness.
I can tell you authoritatively that no family is perfect.
I agree.
Every family is having their own issues.
Yes.
Until you go closely, sometimes you don't know what people are going through.
I agree.
If there is any single family out there that is perfect, in fact, I want to meet them. My sons are misbehaving, I know. None of my daughters have successfully gotten married. That I know quite well too.
Okay.
But then again, there is one thing I have that has been giving me joy. I know that I have a living God that will never fail me.
Yes. And I believe in that same living God, and I know He will never fail me too. The problem we are having is that you ignore that it is possible. That same God has been giving you a lot of signs that will compel you to ask questions and you have been ignoring. Your Highness, why are you doing this? Heaven help those that help themselves. I know that is a common balance. People say it every day. The sky can only be your limit when you walk. You cannot just sit down one place and expect God to jump down from heaven to come and help you.
Ichie Anumba, I loved and had so much regard for our friendship.
Thank you.
And as a result, I respect your choice of religion, despite the fact that we have a lot of differences on the subject. Why couldn't you have done same for me, Ichie?
Your Highness, I have never seen myself as a man that is practicing any religion. No. I am simply living the life of my fathers. That is not, it's not a religion.
Ichie Anumba, I know how important you are to me. And I don't want to lose you.
What? Are you not finally recurring to sentiments in this? Do you think that is necessary?
Since this conversation started, you have taken majority of the time to remind me how abnormal my family is.
No, it is not issue of being abnormal. I am concerned as a friend.
Being the core traditionalist that you are, you have no regard whatsoever for my own religion. I mean, the signs are pretty obvious. But what do? I let go. Even what you did at Ichiopara's burial, I still let go. Do you still remember that day? Do you?
Why should I forget?
I don't understand. Has the body arrived from the mortuary? What? Delayed? No. Everything at the council just because of one man? No, this is not happening.
Oh, I'm all set.
Just 1 minute. I'll call you back. 1 minute.
I'm ready. What is going on?
Your Highness, oh, Your Highness, please help me.
What is it?
I just have to help me, please.
Stand up.
Get up.
Get up.
Get up. Let me push you sit down. Get up. It's okay. Sit down.
It's okay. Take it easy.
What is this?
Your Highness, please, I beg of you, help me talk to Ichie Anumba to allow me bury my husband in peace.
Jesus.
I don't know what the problem is, but my husband's remains has been standing by the roadside for over 2 hours.
This is not happening.
Please, give him whatever thing he asks of you. I am begging you. All I want is to bury my husband in peace.
You are simply the devil's incarnate. And what are you? What sort of man are you? I am an ordained man. You are a hypocrite. No. My God will deal with you. My God will put you to shame. Who are you to be talking about? What is going on here?
I am sorry, Your Majesty. As an ordained man of God, I am trying my best to make peace. But this man is out to make trouble.
You are a hypocrite.
I am ashamed of you. My God will put you to shame.
You don't have any right to talk about God because you don't know God. You don't know anything about God. So stop talking about God. And now!
You are the hypocrite.
And now! What is the meaning of this?
Your Majesty, it is not entirely my fault. Your Majesty, Ichie Anumba here insists that for the burial to hold, that there must be a masquerade performance. Your Majesty, that's a hidden practice, Your Majesty. He told the elders to go back home. The youths, as we speak, have locked up the church gates. They are insisting that we must adhere to his instructions before the burial will hold.
Your Highness, for over hours, my husband remains still standing on the roadside. Please, just do something. You have to do something. The Chioma must be buried.
Ichie Anumba, I don't know what to say. What kind of attitude is this? Wait. You mean you have to interrupt a burial ceremony? All because of masquerade?
Your Majesty, please calm down. You need to understand this. We are talking about not just any man here. We are talking about an Ichie Anumba of our kingdom. A man who was initiated fully into the masquerade cult of this land. There is always a way such a man is buried. You don't just bury him. There must be a masquerade performance. And there must be an honor that must be sounded. A cannon shot that will blast his spirit into the spirit world. That is what is going to happen today. And then the coffin that sits the remains of that man must be made to sit on our ancient ancestral stool. I was with Ichie Anumba before he died, and he told me exactly how he wants to be buried. Listen, I'm not going to allow anybody to insult that nobleman of my land by trying to bury him in any way that is different from the way of our forefathers. If there is no other person that is standing for our tradition, I am that person that is standing for a tradition, and nobody can change me.
Ichie, you need Christ in your life.
I need nothing. I am telling us the truth here. You know, I don't have any problem with all the parties people organize in the form of burial. People go about and celebrate it. Even some have formed the idea of carrying coffins and dancing with the coffins. I don't have any problem with that. But after all those elaborate parties, the people that are concerned must settle down and conduct the traditional burial the way we do it in this land. And that is exactly what is going to happen here today. I halted the proceedings because this man here, parading himself as the pastor, insisted that the remains of an Ichie of this kingdom must not be allowed to sit on the ancestral stool. Who is this man to teach me how an Ichie must be buried in my land? Is he mad? Who is he?
Your Highness, please, I beg you. Do whatever thing he says. My husband must be buried.
I will not do this. I am a Christian for
Your Highness, please, have pity on her and let her bury her husband in peace.
It's okay.
Please.
You can have your way.
Your Highness, you want to get involved in hidden practice?
Let him have his way. But then, that should be after the church service has been conducted. And you are going to do this alone because no Christian will be involved in this.
Your Majesty, an Ichie is an Ichie. We have our way of conducting burials in this kingdom. Why are we copying the ways of the British? Even the British that they are copying, have they copied their own way of burying their people? Are they not still maintaining their own standard? We must continue to bury our own dead our own way. That is what is going to happen today. Listen to me. The time has come for us to begin to challenge all these fallacies that are spreading around, trying to make everything we do here to be evil. It is not evil. That is the way of our forefathers, and we must have to stick to it. Today. You have to know you are just impossible. I am not impossible. I am defending the tradition of my fathers. Just impossible. I am not impossible. I am defending the tradition of my fathers.
You wreaked havoc on a man's burial, and you didn't even care about the poor widow, all because of some stupid ancient tradition.
Your Highness, they are not stupid. I made it possible for a great man of my kingdom to be buried how a great man must be buried. Why must we bury a great man like a dog? No. Look at it critically like a king. You will discover that I mean well for this kingdom.
Needless to remind you that you insulted my office by insisting that you must do something different from what I instructed. For reasons best known to me, my wife and I decided to respect our friendship. So, I had to let things go. I still find it difficult to understand why Ichie Anumba is always disobeying me. I can't believe he actually did that.
I know Ichie Anumba to be a traditional man to the core, but not to this extent.
I know Pastor Olsen and a whole lot of other church members were disappointed. I could see it on their faces.
But it's good you allowed peace to reign. You won't kill yourself because of that.
I could have ended our friendship today. They pushed me too far.
Come on, sweetheart. It hasn't come to that. The truth is that despite Ichie Anumba's overbearing attitude, he's a man of truth. Have you forgotten how he exposed the Chiokafo when he wanted to stop you from becoming king?
Yes. That is one of the reasons I keep tolerating him. I know it's the reason why I am still the king here.
And he's one friend of yours that I trust most.
I know.
So let it go. Forgive him.
I listened to my wife and I let things go.
And as a people, we are better off now, right?
No. I have had enough of your overzealous attitude towards some stupid tradition and man-made gods. Couldn't you have found answers for me? The answers that you think I need from another way? Must it come from a dibia? No, must it?
Ichie.
Queen Anne.
I didn't know you were here.
Good afternoon, I'm here.
Welcome. Good afternoon. Are we safe?
Maybe Ichie Anumba's dibia will tell us.
Dibia?
Yes. Why don't you go ahead and tell her? You have the floor.
Ichie, what dibia?
Okay. As a way forward, I consulted a dibia to find solution to the problem in this family.
Did I hear you well?
Yes.
Did you say you consulted a dibia?
Yes. I consulted a dibia. Dibia found a soothsayer. The one that ministers on the cabbages of Ogili.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
This family has practically gone abnormal. That Ichie Anumba had to do something and do it very fast.
Ichie, after everything I told you.
What do you mean after everything you told him?
Your Highness, when you traveled on a business trip, Ichie paid me a visit.
Oh, good afternoon.
Ichie.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure my husband didn't inform you that he was going on a business trip.
I am aware he's not here. Actually, you are the one I came to see.
I hope all is well. Oh, sit.
All is well. I just want us to talk like two mature individuals.
Okay.
It has to do with your sons and daughters. I mean, all the things happening in this royal household. Does it actually mean you are not bothered? As in, you have not been observing the things that are happening? Is it that you are not seeing them? Or you are purposely ignoring all the things as if they mean nothing to you? Well, Anne, you are not just the wife. You are the mother in this palace. You are the anchor in this family. In fact, without you, this family will not actually be in existence. It means you have a very serious role to play. I don't know why you're not doing anything. Are you just going to fold your arms and do nothing? As in pretending as if all is well?
Ichie, I'll have to stop you here. Okay. What if our daughters are having marital problems? And what if our sons are being stubborn?
Serious problems.
No one is perfect, Ichie. We all do have our problems here and there. But I want to remind you that this is a Christian home. We pray to God. And believe me, we know that God will answer us very soon. I just want you to drop it. And I want you to be careful with this attitude of yours. Let it not affect your relationship with my husband. We don't want that, do we?
But Queen, are you just done with that?
Ichie, just drop it. Apparently you didn't listen to me.
No, he would not. He had to do something fast. Your Highness, my Queen, there is a problem. Very serious problem. I consulted the seer of Umeata in Anam. And the man told me that the problem in this family has got to do with family disobedience. Something that happened a long time ago. And the way forward is that you have to humble yourself before the grave of your great-grandfather, Eze King, and apologize for the disobedience. And then possibly, you have to surrender what was forcefully taken from a people. If you fail to do this, Your Highness, I am afraid Eze King is going to wipe off this family. Ichie Anumba, get out of my palace. Oh, get out of my palace this minute. Out! Why? But I'm just trying to explain something. I said, get out of this palace. Out!
Ichie, you have to go.
I have known this man of Umeata now for a very long time. And he is not the kind of man you will ignore what he said. You don't know what is happening here. You are getting out of my house. My life and my family this minute. Get out. Out! Tell the guards never to allow this man step his foot into this palace again.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Where is the king?
Your Highness, he went to the throne room.
Which throne room?
The ancient throne of his father.
How did he go there? He doesn't like to go there.
Your Highness, he has meeting with the elders. I hope he will soon be back.
Why would he go there? To expose himself to those demons.
Haven't you heard of Firstnollytv? Home of Nollywood movies. Subscribe now. Firstnollytv. Don't touch